everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is D. Maria Reacts.
Hi, yes. I serve on the board with Kathleen on BEAR, but I'm also the Director of Membership Development for Project 21 Black Leadership Network. And I think that's important to understand. We are a center-right organization. So I'm saying this to say that the majority of the people that actually call or I come in contact with usually are center-right. Something has changed. I get more phone calls from elite Black liberals than I do from conservatives or people who lean conservative that are Black. Changed over the last two and a half, 3 years. Illegal immigration. I get phone calls at 11 o'clock in the morning from pastors, from leaders of NGOs, from community leaders asking for my help that would never have the same policy and believe in the same policy issues that I do. But they're asking for help because for the first time, the straw that broke the camel's back is a mass illegal immigration in Black communities. I have a large network in Chicago of Black pastors who called and said, "Can you help us?" There's reality and there's perception. And we need to not understand how powerful perception is. Here's the perception of African American males. They think that illegal mass immigration of illegal immigrants in their community is so that they can swap out Black people for brown. They believe that they're put there deliberately to take those jobs. Low industry, low skilled jobs that are historically held by African American males. They believe that they're there to displace them so that they don't have economic power so they can be pushed back. I hear from leaders in Black urban communities that bid you, don't lean right, are saying to me that they're meeting with people and they're seeing these immigrants in their community actually recruiting members to be gang members. Why? Because they want to take control of the community.
So not only are they coming in and getting all the benefits of citizenship, these people are recruiting gang members so they can also take control. These are some people they're coming from another part of the world. These folks are straight up hungry. They are about to be handed over a piece of the American pie, and they're going to be ready to fight for it. So while we Americans have been sitting around getting all soft and fuzzy and everybody's sensitive and, oh, don't say that, you're hurting my feelings, y'all better snap the heck up out of it, because people are coming to this land and they don't have that mindset, and they're going to have a foot on the necks of minorities in this country, and they're not going to let up. You're going to have to fight and spill the stuff that's in your veins. You're going to have to spill that in order to get things back to where they are now. And that's if we go down that track. If we elect Kamala Harris as president, this is the kind of stuff we'll have to look forward to.
Black urban communities that bid you, don't lean right, are saying to me that they're meeting with people and they're seeing these immigrants in their community actually recruiting members to be gang members. Why? Because they want to take control of the community. They believe that there's a plot to make sure that there is no Black ownership of businesses, of housing, because they have deliberately planted all of the illegal immigrants purposely in minority communities to sow discourse. The last thing that I would hate to say, but it's true, is that they believe that the left is deliberately setting up a scenario where there's going to be a racial war not between black and white, but between black and brown. The fact that the majority of the illegal immigrants that you've seen in the last year are actually male, military age individuals. A lot of those individuals have been incarcerated, gang members, all of these situations. That we have a community that the Biden, I call him lock him up Joe, right? He didn't just take fathers out of the house, he took fathers out of the community completely. So there's already a shortage of black males in the community. Now you're putting mass amounts of black army ready illegal immigrants in there. What do you think is going to happen? Now, perception is a powerful thing. For the first time, you have black males who historically lean left that are all of a sudden moving to the right. Why? Because economically they're being pushed down the ladder, and these other people are coming, illegal immigrants that are being pushed forward and on a pedestal. Imagine this, and I was thinking about this. The average income, median income for African Americans, just nationwide, $35,700 a year.
We're at the bottom of the household, the annual household income.
Somebody that's doing well, that's the median income. That translates to about a little bit over $31,000 a month pre-tax. $3,100 a month pre-tax. If you add in the 15%, because they still have to pay tax, that's about $2,600 a month. From that, take away rent, which the average is $1,500 a month. In Chicago, $1,800 a month. If you're lucky, you can share an apartment with somebody, maybe not. So you're deducting that. Now you got to take out your transportation costs. You have to take out your food costs. Legal immigrants can come into this country.
Doesn't leave much money. You end up having more month at the end of your money than money at the end of the month. So this is very interesting. And so now she's about to break down what illegal aliens coming into this country, what they could get. Check this out.
Now you got to take out your transportation costs. You have to take out your food costs. Legal immigrants can come into this country. They get $2,200 a month for SSI. They get free rent. So let's add that. $2,200 average, $1,500 in free rent. They're already up to $3,700 a month. Then you add in, and if you use the Eric Adams model, they get another $1,400 in a debit card to pay for food and clothing and whatever accessories. So now you have people on this end who,
and if they are very much entrepreneur minded, the money, illegal immigrants can take the money that they get for food stamps and buy food items that they can then use to cook and sell and make even more money. Like if they come here, because communities can come into black communities all the time, and they can cook foods from their home country, and we, if we can afford to, we'll buy it. So they can take the free money that they're getting for food stamps, buy this food, expensive food, and then turn around and open up a restaurant style business or street food truck or whatever. I I mean, just it is unbelievable. They are positioning these people to be able to do right on top of our heads. This is just unreal. It's unreal.
Might have about $400 a month to spend. If they're probably going to be in the hole because they got other necessities that come up. These people over here are actually living an upper middle class life.
Yes.
Coming, why?
Middle class.
They're being rewarded for crossing the border illegally. And that doesn't even include the fact that they get free college. They get free health care. Perception is actually meeting reality when you see that there are people who have been fighting for freedom. And when you hear people say racism, when you hear Black people say racism, what they're talking about is financial freedom, financial stability. I don't feel as financially stable as this person over here that's doing well, or this person over here that can afford all their bills, this person that can take care of their families. And in this sense, Black people are being pushed back, illegal immigrants are being propped up. So all of a sudden, individuals that haven't even achieved financial freedom, haven't achieved it, fighting for decades,
Yes.
are now looking at people who have an insurmountable amount of financial freedom. I want to give you another story. I was in Memphis, Tennessee for the last 3 weeks.
This is so unnerving to have it spelled out and to be given examples of how lives are going to be affected by this whole situation. And you can't hardly get Black people to open their eyes. Some of them are. Okay. But I'm talking about, like, for instance, people I know in my world. You can't hardly get them to see what they are doing to themselves. My niece made a comment basically in favor of not electing Kamala Harris as president. And she posted this at, a celebrity's website, their social media platform. And the amount of people that came in and pounced on her, she said, and she told me, and so I went to this site and I looked at it and I'm like, yeah. And they think that they're schooling her, but they are so blinded by the lies of the Democratic Party that it's not funny. It's horrible. And they think themselves wise when they're the exact opposite. And America has become the worst kind of deadbeat daddy. There's a kind of deadbeat daddy that does not take care of his own children, but has linked up with a woman and he's taking good care of her children that he did not sire himself. Okay? So, whenever you are doing more for illegal immigrants, illegal aliens coming into this country, you're doing more for them economically, financially. You're doing more for them than you are your own, than you are the descendants of people who helped, literally helped to build this nation. That's a type of deadbeat dad that is even more disgusting.
I want to give you another story. I was in Memphis, Tennessee for the last 3 weeks. Federal Express was laying off natural born citizens to hire illegal immigrants. They were laying them off.
FedEx?
Not only them, but it was another large company that you would know, laying off legal citizens to replace them with illegal immigrants. In the city of Chicago, the school board is considered a sanctuary city, which means that illegal immigrants get preferential treatment in hiring over natural legal citizens. They automatically get 2 board seats without running on the school board over natural citizens. Who's getting pushed to the back of the bus? I can tell you something, we're holding on to the tailpipe of the bus. We're not even riding in it.
We ain't even on
After
the bus.
you put the amount of benefits that illegal immigrants have. It was really a slap in the face when the city of Chicago opened up closed schools to house illegal immigrants.
They're not immigrants. They're illegal aliens. This is what the Democratic Party has done, or the political left has done to America. They have taken the word, they have taken control of the usage of words. They have controlled the narrative. They're illegal aliens.
But the perception is reality. They're seeing that reality every day. They're walking over and walking past Black men, young men who have no opportunities, who are sleeping in the street in boxes, while illegal immigrants are getting free housing, renting. In New York City, 135 of the hotels. New York City is the most expensive city in America to rent a hotel room. 135 hotels of the 700 hotels, that's a significant number, are now housing illegal immigrants.
Wow.
There are illegal aliens.
I mean, I can't stand
African Americans who will never have the opportunity not only to go to New York City, but to stay in a luxury hotel. And yet, illegal people breaking the law, coming over to the border, are actually getting a free ride. They have an American dream that African Americans will never realize in their lifetime. And how are we okay with this? It's the reason why you see the shift. You're seeing a shift from the left to the right, because that is the last straw. Fighting my entire life for financial stability,
My Lord.
for my family. And then here this person gets rewarded for breaking the law. Not only does he hits the lottery.
Right.
Because
Rewarded for breaking the law break being coming into this country, just walking in, it is against our laws. So they're not only being rewarded, but they have hit the straight up lottery. Y'all, we have no idea what's about to come upon this nation. We have no idea. You have so many of people who look like me, who all they care about is voting symbols. Nobody cares about the symbolism of, ooh, the first Black female president. What is that going to do for me? What money, what coins are being put into my bank account because of that? What is that doing for my everyday? Nothing. I don't care. That's why identity politics is ridiculous. I don't have time to take time out of my day to go and find the voting poll, to stand in line and vote on some doggone symbolism. What? No, I will keep my behind at home or do something else. Like I heard it said just earlier today by someone, voting, it's a transaction. This is not some symbolic blah, blah, blah. No. I'm trading my vote for you, and I expect something in return for it. And the Democratic Party coming up with nothing. So, not mine. They're not getting my vote.
Student loans, and they get to go to college for free.
But
How
this has
is
been
this?
going on since the 1800s. If you know the history, you know it's been going on since the 1800s. Black Americans being replaced, newly freed slaves being replaced by mass immigration. Now it's illegal aliens. And Simone D. Sanders on MSNBC said we can't even say the word illegal aliens. She was saying that to Byron Donalds. That's not true. It's in our. You're anti-American if you don't go by the laws on the United States Code. It's anti-American. You're anti-Black American if you're pro-illegal aliens. This is the position. If you look at the history, if you know the data, you know illegal aliens, mass immigration since the 1800s has adversely impacted Black Americans. It's clear. It's documented. Anyone allowing illegal aliens into the country is anti-Black America. The Democratic Party is anti-Black America, and the Democratic Party has destroyed the Black American family. We only have 75, there's only 25% two-parent households, it's 75% single-headed households, white liberal women, push-free sex feminism slash sexual liberation. This destroyed the American family, destroying the American family, destroying Black American families. All these policies, all the policies of the.
She hit on so much right there when she said that this feminism and this sexual liberation foolishness destroying Black America and destroying Black American families, because we have these concepts all in our music and it's getting embedded into the thinking and the mindsets of people, of a people group, people who they look like me, and it has destroyed and continues to destroy, and it's so sad to see, it's so sad to watch it. I can't stand the filth. I can't, like when Kamala Harris, the whole, that was beyond an insult that she had a rally and she invited Megan the Stallion. I'm so sad about what Megan has decided to do with her life. She's throwing the next generation up under the bus in the name of making a whole lot of money for herself. And who's not going to do that if they had the option? Because Megan Thee Stallion, she's college educated. She graduated from college. I can't remember what her major was, but whatever it was, she's making way more money doing what she's doing now with all the twerking and all the filthy song. I can't, I'm 56 years old and I can't even bear to listen to the music of people like her and Cardi B and all that because it's just such filth. I feel like I'm being poorly spoken to, being assaulted basically in my ears. But yes, Miss Kathleen hit on so much there. It is so true about how those things have destroyed the American family.
And prosperous. The citizens must be moral and be of good moral character. The family is the most important institution in society. You have Black men who cannot marry Black women. Why? Because they don't have income. They don't have wealth. Why? Because mass immigration, illegal aliens. It's clear. It's very clear.
This is a website that the Center for Immigration Studies, that's what CIS stands for. And I, decided to subscribe because they are giving me information that I need to be aware of so that in my own little world, amongst my own little family members, I can let them know what is the truth that they are not being told by mainstream, lamestream media. So, anyway, I thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this kind of content, before you leave out, definitely hit that like button. Leave your comments down below. I love interacting with and seeing your viewpoint on what I've just shared. And also hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification next to the word all, because then each time I upload another video, you will be informed. Thank you so much for hanging out with your girl, and I will see you next time.